take detours and some fighters don't end up in detours. Well, it all depends on the matchmaking. It all depends on who's got your back. Mr. Haymon is taking good care of Adrein Broner.
What up, guys? E-King Fight News. Paulie Malignaggi speaks out on Adrein Broner. And this happened at the press conference. I'm sure most of you may have heard this audio. But to me, it really says a lot. And I give credit to Paulie Malignaggi for saying what he had to say. You know, regardless if he wins or loses, he has somewhat of a point here. You know, speaking out against Al Haymon, basically saying, you know, when he was a prospect, Paulie Malignaggi, when he came up in the ranks and when he was, you know, getting some notoriety, his big fight was a fight against Miguel Cotto as his first title shot. Adrein Broner's first big fight, or for a vacant title, really didn't come until he fought Antonio DeMarco. But he was handed a title against Vicente Martin Rodriguez at 130 pounds. So, and basically he's saying this is pretty much the creation of Al Haymon, who is now one of the most powerful men, if not the most powerful man in boxing. He has a strong alliance with Golden Boy, and plain and simple, Al Haymon is probably the biggest manager in boxing. He's got Floyd Mayweather under his guidance, and he's now accumulated so many fighters, and all of them are known for, you know, for example, Austin Trout. He was with Al Haymon. In my opinion, if Austin Trout was not with Al Haymon, he would have never got Saul Canelo Alvarez. That fight would have never been made. You know, Al Haymon got Austin Trout that Miguel Cotto fight, and he got him that Canelo fight. That's one example of, say, a not so marketable fighter getting big fights, right? Because he's got a great manager behind him. He had Al Haymon behind him. And Paulie Malignaggi is just bringing that out. Hey, you know, Adrein Broner hasn't fought the toughest guys. I would put an asterisk against Antonio DeMarco because he was the best guy at that division at that time. But other than that, he hasn't fought the toughest guys. Okay, you can say that. Why is the example, and why is he getting so much popularity and notoriety from the networks like HBO, who did put quite a marketing campaign behind Adrein Broner with the 2-day series that started with Adrein Broner. So Malignaggi had raised some very important points, and this is the audio coming right up. Overall, I like Adrein Broner to win by decision, but I think this is a very close fight, and you have to give Adrein Broner credit for fighting a guy like Paulie Malignaggi, 2 weight divisions up in his hometown. He's going into New York wanting to take the title away from the champion, and he wants to do it by knockout. So I hope he doesn't do it, because I got quite a bit of money riding that this fight doesn't end by knockout, so hopefully I'm right. But, you know, if Adrein Broner does it, I'll give him a ton of credit. It is what it is. Peace out, take care.
And that's why he's where he is right now. There's a lot more talented fighters in boxing than Adrein Broner that don't get the credit they deserve. It's not saying that he's not talented. I'm just saying Al Haymon is responsible for this creation right here. Okay, there's detours. Okay, there's detours that he hasn't had to take. Okay, I was a talented prospect at one time too. You know what I was rewarded with my first title fight? Miguel Cotto. You know what his reward was in his first title fight? Some guy like me, so I can't remember his first name. Okay? There's a difference. We end up on detours because of the match, because of people like our backs, okay? He's got to thank Al Haymon, instead of putting a dollar in and putting Al Haymon and made him the great he is. This guy's nothing. This guy's nothing. On Saturday, I'm going to prove to you I know how nothing is. Nothing but talent. We get to the late rounds. You remember that locker room at Wild Card Gym a couple years ago? We get ready to fight Jose? And we was in the locker room, and you were a little nervous about going to distance. You got